Grading was not part of my curriculum, the way it was structured for my participation. So I really have nothing to add for that question because I did not have grading as part of it. I think grading soft skills is as much art as it is science, if we lean to that part of it. And we just have to encourage folks to continue to develop those soft skills. And there's probably some benchmarks of grading that would allow a student to revisit some of those soft skills that they're not particularly fluent in. But none of us are A students when it comes to soft skills. We have to just keep working to be adequate.
Yeah, to my mind, those students who are active, who have some power, they are doing good. I have to be really careful to look after the students which are not so active. Yeah, we have a couple of female students, especially from Asia, from Vietnam, and I ask them, please speak up. And they say, yes, yes, yes. Do you understand? Yes, 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 yes. And then I tried to get a contact, and sometimes they just answer, well, it's just my personality. I can't say no, and I can't shout, you know. So you have to make sure that everybody's online, you know, that they can continue with their personal style and that we take care of them. And that's quite a challenge we shouldn't forget.
Project.
Well, it was nothing that, I'm sorry, Richard, did you want to answer that first?
No, please go ahead. It's my pleasure to hear.
There was nothing that that was overwhelmingly challenging because I do work in a similar environment with my work at Whitestone. What I missed and what I think is would add so much value is a point that Richard made a few minutes ago, that a complete virtual relationship is not as effective as a blended relationship where we spend some of our time face to face, looking at each other's eyes, drinking a beer, talking about what one talks about as we connect as people first. And also perhaps if we have a creative challenge with an old-fashioned flip chart between us, ideation of ideas and writing them down, doing that some of the time and leveraging the technology some of the time is probably, in my view, the optimum blend. If we could afford the expense of collaborating in the same room, I think that would be the ultimate experience.
Yep, absolutely. Those students who have been at the university before, so the older ones, that was not a problem. The first semesters, that was quite a challenge because they never met. They never really started into a student life. They never, you know, met in classroom. They never worked together in a library. They went together for lunch, or they were just hanging out for 1.5 hours because one class is missing or whatever. Yeah. So this building trust among groups is much harder when you do it digitally because you don't talk with a big group about personal things, how you're doing, how you feel. Did you manage everything? Did you find an apartment in Cologne? Or how can I, you know, set up my formal things like my health insurance? Yeah. So that's hard for students. For us, from a scientific administrative point of view, we are very happy to say that we managed it all. Yeah. So we came out of the crisis not worse, but I would say even better than before. So we have more students, we are efficient, we saved some money, and we are even thinking about getting, it's an open question. Do we need all these rooms still? Yeah. Yeah. What about the floors? Yeah. What is the facility manager telling us regarding the usability and so on? So yeah, that's the point.